What's up, people? It's the Future Goat back on YouTube, here to talk about this week's Raw. This week's Raw was live in Utah, and this is a good show, man. I got to give Raw credit, man. Since mid to late December to now, Raw has been putting on some really good stuff. Aside from the Rusev, Lashley, Bobby nonsense, you know, even though the wedding was probably the highlight of this show, that feud, and that was it. But like overall, like, other than that, like, Raw in general has been pretty good, and I'm very happy to see that. You know, Paul Heyman is doing great work with Raw as the head guy for Raw, and it has showed, man. It has showed. This is why I wish he was on SmackDown, because my blue brand is not doing great right now, and I'm disgusted by what I see on the blue brown at most weeks. God, I wish Paul was there, but it is what it is. You know, what can you do? Anyway, Raw. So Raw started off with Randy Orton. Randy Orton came out to explain his actions against Edge, and he basically said, all he said was, you know, I can't do this, and then he left the ring. Now, the reaction he got from the crowd was fantastic. He got that nuclear heat from the crowd, folks. We talking boo, loud boos. We talking you suck chants. Like, they went in on Randy Orton, and I'm pretty sure low-key, in Randy Orton's mind, he's smiling ear to ear because he's like, I love this. This is how you know he did a good job. That's how you know he did a good job when he tried to kill Edge last week, and that got him that nuclear heat. You know, and credit to the Salt Lake City crowd. Credit to the Utah crowd. I thought you guys were fantastic. You know, I did not expect a lot of y'all to turn up to show up for the Raw because of the snow, but a lot of y'all showed up, man. This crowd was packed. I feel like it was full in there. I thought I was expecting like half people. I thought people who usually sit in the top seats were gonna get some free seats in the bottom row so they could watch for free, but that's not what happened. A lot of y'all turned up. You know, it was a great crowd. Showing that awesome reaction to Randy Orton. Randy Orton, you know, he clearly loved that, getting that nuclear heat. So credit to the Utah crowd for showing up during the blizzard, man. You guys are true wrestling fans, and that's what's up. Respect. But yeah, we closed that off. Randy Orton said he can't do this, and he left the ring. Then we had Liv Morgan versus Lana again. Liv Morgan wins the match. Really glad that they're doing this. They're pushing Liv Morgan. Then lo and behold, Ruby Riott comes out. That's right, Ruby Riott. I forgot how. She's been gone for several months, man. She's been gone for a long time. She finally returns. We think she's gonna get a little reunion with Liv Morgan, but nope. She beats up Liv Morgan instead with Lana watching, and that's what happens. Liv Morgan lays on the ground. Ruby Riott is standing tall, just looking over her, and it happened. Now, when it comes to the return of Ruby Riott, I will be honest with you guys. I did not care at all that she was gone. When she was gone for several months, she never once popped into my mind as someone that I missed seeing the return. But seeing her here now, was like, it's good for Liv Morgan because she's finally going to face somebody, you know, since she's been back. She's finally going to face somebody who's actually pretty good in the ring. No offense to Lana, but she's not all that great in the ring, you know. She's a great character, but she's not all that great in the ring when it comes to telling the story or whatever. But Ruby Riott, when she was here, she was good. You know, her match with Charlotte Flair was great. Her match with Becky Lynch was great. So Ruby Riott, being the ring general that she is, she's going to put on, I think her and Liv Morgan going to put on some good matches. Plus, they're really good friends backstage. And you know how it is. Usually best friends usually make the best rivals. So you'll see what happens. So kudos to Ruby Riott for returning. Next, we had Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders versus AOP and Buddy Murphy in a 6-man elimination tag team match. This match was pretty good. I like this match, man. The first person to get eliminated was Eric from the Viking Raiders. Ivar had to get taken out because his shoulder got hurt. His shoulder got injured, and the refs told him he had to go. He had to leave. So it ended up being Kevin Owens versus all three members, Buddy Murphy and AOP. And then the storytelling that they did was pretty good, man. Kevin Owens managing to take out Buddy Murphy. Then he takes out Akam. But lo and behold, Razor ended up pinning Kevin Owens, and he won the match for his group. But overall, like, the whole storytelling here was good, though. Seth Rollins sticking his nose and during the match, curb stomping Eric of the Viking Raiders and taking him out, which of course cost him to get eliminated. You know, Kevin Owens being the underdog, trying to fight all three members of the heel team, but ultimately losing into Razor. I'm surprised he lost to Razor, though. I thought he was going to lose to Buddy Murphy. Surprised he eliminated Buddy Murphy first. I thought it was going to be like the authors of pain were going to get eliminated and Buddy Murphy was going to be the guy to survive. But then again, it would have been weird to see Buddy Murphy be the guy to survive, and you see AOP, two giant ass dudes, and they got eliminated, but Buddy Murphy was not. So I like the storytelling here. Razor made sure to take out Kevin Owens to get that pinfall, so kudos to him. He pinned a former Universal Champion. I'm sure Razor is feeling real good about himself right now. Then we had Becky Lynch And Asuka, first we had Asuka versus Natalya. Asuka beats Natalya by submission. Then she says she wants a title match. She wants a rematch against Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch comes out with these thug-like shades out here, feeling herself. She's feeling real good right now, feeling like the GOAT. And I like this. I'm liking this side of Becky. You know, it's an interesting scenario to see her in, like right now, making her feel herself and all that, whatever. But she basically grants Asuka the rematch. So it's going to be Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship next week on Raw. This should be interesting. That's going to be very interesting to see. Next, we had Humberto Carrillo come out. You know, we thought he was going to get a match with somebody. Lo and behold, we find out Selena Vega comes out with her newest client, Humberto's real-life cousin, Angel Garza Jr. That's right. Angel Garza is here. He's on Raw. He basically, you know, criticizes his cousin, you know, talk about, you know, you letting us all down, you know, what's going on here, whatever. He ends up slapping Humberto. Him and Humberto end up getting into a little brawl. Angel Garza ends up getting the advantage during that brawl, hitting him with his Winged Angel finisher maneuver. Then he's about to DDT Humberto on the exposed floor, but lo and behold, Rey Mysterio comes out to make the save. Then we have Angel Garza versus Rey Mysterio. Now, I'm pretty sure Angel Garza was loving that. Okay, I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure he's been wanting to face Rey Mysterio, so he got his wish. They had a good little match. The match ends with Angel Garza doing the DDT on Rey Mysterio on the exposed floor. So we took him out. And then, of course, you have Angel Garza going to the backstage, basically calling himself a legend for taking out Rey Mysterio. It's going to be good to see Angel Garza, you know. It was nice seeing him on Raw. I liked him on NXT. He's a great wrestler. He's a good talent. Like, he understands how this business works. He's a great in-ring aficionado. His character is good, you know. He basically the gloating guy, you know. He loves himself. Check out how good-looking I am, you know. Don't I look fantastic? You know, that whole heel shtick, which is fantastic. I like it. I like Angel Garza, and hopefully he sticks around for Raw. I wonder what this will mean for Andrade. Well, probably won't mean nothing because, you know, once he comes back, he'll be right there in the title fold. I still feel like they should have stripped him of the belt because y'all can't suspend Roman Reigns in 2016 for the same thing that Andrade got suspended for. Y'all take away Roman's championship belt, but y'all don't take away Andrade's. To me, that's weird. That's why I feel like it's the reason that, like, Charlotte Flair, his relationship with Charlotte is the reason why that happened. But it is what it is. You know, we're going to leave that alone. Now we have Charlotte Flair. Speaking of Charlotte Flair, she comes out. She talks about how she doesn't know who she wants to pick because she's beaten Becky multiple times. She's beaten Bayley multiple times. And she's been Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion multiple times. So she's not really sure what she wants to face. The crowd starts chanting for RHEA. And then she's like, yeah, I know. You know, I like NXT. NXT likes me too, so you never know. And then all of a sudden, Rhea Ripley comes out. That was awesome. You know, Rhea Ripley comes out. Basically tell Charlotte, yeah, you've beaten Becky and Bayley, but, you know, how about you come challenge me, you know? Because you've never beaten me, but I've beaten you. And then Charlotte Flair just, like, she walks away. She doesn't even answer her question. She goes to the end, right by the edge of the ring entrance ramp and says, woo! And that's all she does. So that's it. They do a little tease right there between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. I'm hoping that's the match we get at WrestleMania. Okay, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania would be pretty dope. Okay, I would like to see it. Hopefully it happens because that's good, man. You talk about a match, that would be a great match, and hopefully Rhea goes over because Charlotte Flair has no business going over in NXT, and I don't think they're going to try to get her to go back to NXT. So I think Rhea Ripley, if they do have this match, Rhea Ripley is going to go over, and she has to go over because she can't lose to Charlotte Flair. It would make no sense. It makes no sense for her to lose to Charlotte Flair. So let's do that, please. Let's have her get that. Let's have her get that dub. Now we closed off the show with the triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Ricochet. Winner of this match gets to face Brock Lesnar at WWE Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia for the WWE title. This was a pretty good triple threat match. You know, during the match, you had Seth Rollins' goons, Buddy Murphy, and AOP come out to try to assist him in getting the W. This prompted Kevin Owens and Eric of the Viking Raiders to chase them away, which of course led to a regular triple threat match. You know, Ricochet ended up winning the match. And then Brock Lesnar came out of nowhere and F5'd him to close out the show. Brock Lesnar stands tall, Ricochet lies laying in the ring. I love the quickness here of Brock Lesnar, man. And I think we got to give credit to this, man. Brock Lesnar has been showing up every single Raw in 2020. Okay, y'all got to give this man credit, man. He's been showing up. He's been putting in that work too. So credit to Brock Lesnar because there are a lot of these people like, he's a lazy champion and his part-time schedule makes it hard to work with him. And it's like, oh yeah? Well, it doesn't look like his part-time schedule's working mad for him now, isn't it? It doesn't look like he's a lazy champion now, does he? Okay? Credit to Brock Lesnar for showing up. Credit to Paul Heyman for allowing him to show up. You know, if you're a Brock Lesnar fan, you know how this works, okay? Brock Lesnar will show up. He just needs the right motivation. He needs the right incense to make him go. I'm pretty sure Paul Heyman is probably the one behind the back telling him, hey, yo, Brock, can you come here? Can you come here? Can you come here? And I knew this was going to happen. I knew Brock Lesnar was going to show up more once you had Paul Heyman in charge, because Brock Lesnar loves Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar loves Paul Heyman, and he's willing to do what he's got to do to make the show better. All you got to do is pay him, and they got no problem. WWE has the money, so they can pay for Brock Lesnar to be here. Okay, they can pay for him to come, and I'm glad to see Brock Lesnar. So Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar is going to be official for the WWE Championship in Saudi Arabia for WWE Super Showdown. This is most likely going to be a squash match, but I hope it's not. You know, I hope they give Ricochet some time. You know, maybe a 5-10 minute thing, because look, Rey Mysterio got time with Brock Lesnar. Finn Balor got time with Brock Lesnar. I feel like y'all should let Ricochet get some time, okay? Okay, because he's bigger than Rey Mysterio, but I don't think he's big. He's not that much bigger than. I think Finn Balor's probably bigger than him, but it's like, I get the point, okay? So small dudes who have Brock Lesnar's face in the past have gotten some time with him. So I feel like y'all should let Ricochet get some time. You know, let him show you that in the future, if y'all ever wanted to pull the trigger on him being WWE champion, to him to be a WWE champion, that he's got what it takes, you know, to pull out there and pull on some good matches with some of the elite guys, with some of the top guys on the roster. So let's do it. Hopefully this isn't a squash match. Let's get him a 5-10 minute thing. We know Brock Lesnar is going to win this match anyway. Like, I could put all the money in my bank account on this, that Brock Lesnar is going to win this thing. But give him some time, you know, because y'all can do something with this, okay? Y'all can do something with this. So let's hopefully they do something here. It's going to be interesting to see how they pull this thing off in Saudi Arabia, okay? But like I said, Raw was pretty dope. Loved Raw. Really wish Paul Heyman was on SmackDown so he could fix my blue brand. But it is what it is, man. We got to do what we got to do. All right. Anyway, this is the Future GOAT. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day. Please like, share, comment on this video, and I will see you next time. Peace. Yes, sir.